going on, you guys? It's your boy, the American F1 fan, Eric Ringel here, and today we are going to be reacting to what I think quite possibly could be, I would say, one of the worst modern-day Formula One crashes that we have ever seen, and it is the Romain Grosjean crash at Bahrain. From Drive to Survive's point of view. Now, if you guys haven't seen Drive to Survive, they cover the F1 season, and they kind of, get some storylines together, and they kind of tell a story of what happens in the Formula One season. But they've put out the specific clip of where they kind of cover what happened with the Romain Grosjean crash in Bahrain just a couple of years ago. So we're going to react to this clip from Drive to Survive. It's the Romain Grosjean crash at Bahrain. And guys, please slap a like on this video for more reaction videos and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. But let's get on into the reaction in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm telling you, so this is, like I've said, this is quite possibly one of the worst crashes. Look at the racing points up there in third place. Look at that. I forgot, like, it's so weird when you watch this video, like, and this was a couple years ago, like, it's so weird to see what the cars looked like just, last year, basically. But to see what teams were at the near the front, and it's so weird to see Sergio Perez in a Racing Point and not a Red Bull. Sorry, totally off topic, but here we go. Kevin trying to make a move in there, or Kevin and Romain both making great moves in there. See, that's the first, you can already tell something was going to happen because everybody was all over the track going into this. Oh! No matter how many times I think anybody sees this accident, it literally, you can't see it right now, but I've got goosebumps. My hair started standing straight up. It's so just bone chilling to see somebody going, 150, 160 miles an hour just slam into a barrier, and then the car immediately catches fire like that. I mean, and you can clearly see here the Racing Point team sees this and they're like, what the frick just happened? Oh my god, it still brings chills to my, look at this. The car, the back end is totally broken off. You can see the survival cell, and and basically the whole front end has gone through this barrier, and you can kind of see what looks to be maybe his helmet right here. If you guys can see my mouse, but you can potentially see the helmet here. This is just, this for a Formula One driver has got to be it's the most dire situation that you could ever think would possibly happen, is just car explodes on fire. You're just absolutely stuck. It's just, oh. Everybody, get him out. Somebody get over there. Get him out. Get him out. God. I could not imagine, obviously, the family is freaking out at this, obviously. But, as a team, to see one of your drivers that you become so close to be absolutely helpless and, in this situation, everybody kind of has laughed with Gunther, and he says some silly things and says some funny things, but this is one of those moments you're like, oh god, what's going through his mind?
Well,
That guy. That guy is a lifesaver. If you watch this video, this guy right here had the wherewithal to do what he's getting ready to do. Like, look at it. This car is totally ablaze, and these guys are getting over there as quickly as they can to try to get that fire out.
Red flag, there's a big incident, red flag.
Copy. Slow down, please.
And another video, if you guys haven't ever seen it, go to check out, is the radio transmissions from all the drivers after this happened, because it's eerie, but it's interesting to listen to as well. Yeah, like all these folks on the Haas Formula One team, like, know him so well, and to see that happen, like, it's just so gut-wrenching.
Is he okay?
Come into the pit lane.
There's Kevin.
Oh, tell me he's okay, please. Tell me he's okay.
Daniel Kvyat, I mean, that was what kind of, like, Roman's move came into his, his area and basically clipped his car, and that's what sent him into the barrier, like.
There are certain moments where silence falls on a racing track, and you...
I will laugh. It's listening to Will Buxton, he gets so dramatic about everything, and, like, this is this is very dramatic, but, like, I think he tries to be too, like, poetic with some of the things he says. Like, it's just weird. My only complaint with all of this is how Netflix made this out, because
You're just a passenger.
if you watched the race, it did not take as long as Netflix makes this out to be.
The world seems to be coming down on you.
See, and that gets me right there, is watching Gunther. It's so hard for him to talk about
This is
it.
bad.
Like, oh my God. Like, I just...
hard to watch.
Like, how is a Formula One driver... I would love to be able to talk to a Formula One driver that has seen something like this happen and just ask them, like, how is it you're able to get this out of your head and go back to racing? Because that's the thing, like, they go back to racing after all of this, kind of concludes.
He's not coming out.
Like, to have that thought that, like,
You sit and you wait, the more
you start to think, yeah, it's...
kicks in, because your instincts are
he's not going to make it.
what the reality is.
Like, most people don't survive this crash.
When I saw the fireball, I couldn't believe that this could happen in modern Formula One cars.
So he says that, but actually, if you've heard some of the explanations from Formula One, like the technicians, those cars are built to break up into, like, millions of pieces, like you've seen here, where it dissipates a lot of the G-force that you feel when you are in a crash. And it just so happened that where he hit, it broke apart the fuel cell as well, and that's what caused this fire. Like...
And the car shouldn't break in two.
He says that, but I think at the time they didn't realize what would have happened.
We're going to.
Like, it just... oh, man. To see a guy that you've known on the grid for so long go through something like this, and just, you don't know if he's okay or not. Like, God.
As I looked to my right, I could see the driver through the gap in the flame.
God, that's got to be so helpless as the guy trying to save his life. You can see him moving, you're trying to get to him, but you can't get the fire extinguished. Like, Jesus. And there you can see, look at this. Look at this. Like, oh my God. It's bringing chills back to my, oh my God. Like, look at that helmet. Like how charred it is right now. He's got no shoes on. He did whatever he could to get out of that car. Oh my God. Like, still to this day, to see Romain Grosjean crawl out of that and be okay.
Not only has he survived going through a barrier at 160 miles an hour,
Yeah.
within a ball of fire, that the heat must have been so extreme.
Oh my God, I cannot imagine, because like that's a different kind of fuel. That burns a lot hotter. Jesus, like that's just amazing.
A miracle.
Golly. And like look at him, like he's just like they're taking him over to the ambulance, but like
The ambulance.
he seems to be okay.
No. We'll get the ambulance here. But he wanted to demonstrate that he was okay.
Like just
He got a message to everyone, his wife and family in particular. That
wow,
he was
like
out and he was in a good place.
the man. Golly.
Fuck did he come out of that?
Yeah, how the fuck did he come out of that? Like
That's an act of God.
Like, that's just, oh my God. Like, to see a man basically climb out of the fire and only end up with the minor, I would say minor injuries that he did. He had, I believe, 2nd and 3rd degree burns to his hands. But he's gone through several surgeries now to basically, you know, skin graft over a lot of those spots. But, like, to just see a guy be able to crawl out of the fire like that, like, it's a testament to Formula One and the technology and the safety that they have nowadays compared to, you know, when we've watched videos of, you know, Formula One crashes in the old days. Like, there wasn't as much safety as there is now. And so to see him survive that, it warms my heart every time I see Romain crawl out of that car. But guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I know that I am, like, that crash is, like, one of the ones that makes me cringe the most. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, guys. Slap a like on this video. Also, comment down in the comment section down below what else you guys would like me to react to. As we're in the Formula One Summer 1 break, we need... Go ahead and suggest videos for me to react to Formula One wise. But guys, also slap a like on this video. And guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new for more daily and weekly Formula One content. We will get through this Formula One summer break together. But guys, for the American F1 fan, I'm Eric Ringle, signing off.